Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final round of Formula Ultimate Season 1. It's a big race and we've got to 1 point in the championship. My name is Joshua. Jordy will be joining me in about 15 minutes. There's a race. Green Ninja Warrior will not be showing up at this moment in time. Let's go. We've got 15 minutes of green flag action. Right then, on the track. Salaman's on the track at the moment. And Ghost for BMW. Now, BMW in the fight for P4 in the Constructors' Championship, along with Cubes Motorsport, Aston Martin and Evoque at BMW have been unstoppable these last few rounds of the season. But Cubes Motorsport are there. Same with Evoque, same with Aston Martin. They can all do something about it. BMW, they're not in the fight really for anything. They can get P6, P4, but just waiting for everybody else to join now. Luke is here. Luke are technically in the fight for the championship. Just got to wait for Luke to actually enter track. Anyway, first person to start a lap is Salami. So into turn 1, flicks the car in. That was going to be, I think that's invalid there. Ghost actually, 20.4. That's a very, very decent first sector there for the BMW driver. The German team running into the next part of the track, as Toyota's got a problem, I think. Yeah, Roblox chat moderation is on its last legs. Toyota through, not Toyota, goes through there nice and quick, gets on the power down the back straight. And gonna look to try and flick the car into the final the hairpin. Give me a minute to try and get used to this. My first time actually getting close to being main commentator in Formula Ultimate. We're just waiting for Joy to get here, and then we'll be all good. As Epic Lexa is here for the second time actually. Last time he was here was in what the f has happened to Pi? Let's sort Pi out, shall we? Oh. We'll just pretend nothing like that happened. Salami's into the pit lane. Ghost slap. Not the best there. Salami is purple through the... Everybody looks through here on controller, you can see. Got a problem with Forest. Anyway, looking quick on laps. Ghost looking very, very quick. Wants to try and get BMW that P4. That's why he's come here. BMW have got both drivers. Bear with me whilst I ping my drivers. And Ghost's lap invalid. Who else is on a lap? No one really at the moment. Salami is, but it's not a decent lap there. Epic Lexa is. Now, Epic Lexa P2 actually in Australia. He's not going to look for a repeat of what happened that time because Yeah, he is fighting for the Constructors' Championship all of a sudden in that Spectrum, which will be Spectrum next season. We're just waiting on a bit more attendance. 10 minutes left of the session, as I don't know where the Championship contenders are. Flicking the car through here, nice and quick. Gets on the exit. I don't think he's had much practice around here. He's going to come around a penultimate corner. Can Epic Lexer possibly put himself up to the top? Up to the top of the timing sheets around the final corner. Epic Lexer in the Spectrum. Williams goes to the line and it's quickest. Well, obviously it's quickest actually. I've only just seen the quickest time is 2.21. Yeah. Salami is on a lap. Not looking quick through the first sector. Through the middle sector is looking very quick around the final corner. 2:02. So this is his quick lap now. Running into turn 1, we can see. Flicks the car in. We're just waiting for Geordie to show up as well. I need to actually be in commentary. We need to ping everyone on their phones. The start season finale, start event. There you go, now people know it started. Salami for BMW. Decent result in Monza. You know, it's just there in terms of points. I believe it was a P6 for Red Bull. Red Bull, this is their second race they're actually attending. Salami could be the future of Red Bull, could be the future of this league. Lifts off very, very early into there. Flicks the car in, flicks the car out. Could have been a bit more potent on the brakes there. As Estre for Ferrari actually, looking to get Ferrari into the Constructors fight. We have a 6-car battle here for Constructors. Across the line. Estre 221 because of an invalid final sector. We're just waiting for more people to show up, which they are now. Silent is here. The championship, not fighting for the Drivers' Championship, but in the fight for the Constructors' Championship. So here he goes, flicks the car through, gets it lovely on the exit there for Estre, waiting for his teammate to show up, who is leading the Drivers' Championship by 1 point. As Fortress goes to the top of the timing sheets. Ghost, that was a pretty decent lap there from him. 25.0, 24s we could be expecting in this session. We've got BMW topping the session. As Estre is doing... Estere is doing quite quick. I'm just going to call him I am. I'm doing quite quick. There we go. Brilliant stuff here in Formula Ultimate. Yeah, rounds the final corner. As I've just realised, we are in the wrong viewing platform. Terribly sorry, guys. We're going to go to mainstream now. No, we want to go display capture. There we go. Here you guys go. Now you can see a lot more than what we originally had. As it is very close. 5/10 topping the... 5/10 separating the top, but we're going to have Silent now. Silent, first ever winner in Formula Ultimate, could be looking to make it the first. Zanlio should be make it the first Constructors Champions in Formula Ultimate. The gaps are as followed: 17 points and 18 points. They lead by 17 points to Ferrari. Ferrari's, I believe, 2 points ahead of Spectrum Williams. Here comes Silent round this final corner now, as attendance is starting to build up. Nero is here for BMW. Who's going to tell him that he's not racing for him anymore? Across the line goes Silent to start his lap. Let's see what he can do then. Down into turn 1, flick the car through. That's could be using a little bit more on exit, but I think he's trying to get a valid lap to make it into the next part of qualifying. Flicks the car through again, and now it's a short run down into turn 4, where the 2021 season finale was decided. Could we have another title deciding race at this corner? Let's find out, as I believe that is Ghost managing to keep up with him there. Silent through the first sector, 20.9 compared to Ghost's compared to Epic Lex's 20.4. But obviously you have got a lot more to he has got a lot more to find through there. This is just his banker laps. Zanlioj need these laps in. Pi at the moment, it is a Zanlioj he's driving for, but he's in the Aston Martin at the moment, as Nero is in the You know what, I'm just going to let him race his final round of the season. Go ahead for it, mate. Anyway, rounds, the final corner comes Epic Lexa and Silence close by as well. Can Epic Lexa possibly top side? No, Epic Lexa did invalidate. Forest, Salami and Silent all on very, very quick laps here. Silent loses the rear end. What about Salami? Where can Salami put the that BMW? We'll find out in a minute, as Estray still up into P3. Not too good through there, as Silent goes up to P4. So that is roughly where Zanlios are going to want to be for Q1. We're yet to find out if we are going to get a Q2 or a Q3. We just need the top 2 in the Drivers' Championship to show up. They have got a race at the moment. We just need to find out. We just need to wait for when that race finishes. I don't know if James is in that race as well. As who's this? He's just gotten in the car. He's in the just gonna ban him. There you go. Anyway. Forest, top session. It is currently a BMW 1-2. What have BMW brought to the table? Can Epic Lexa possibly beat that? Round of he's invalidated that middle sector, but he's fighting for this. No, you're not. Okay, so SRA's lap doesn't count at all. SRA's are reserved, but the two mains have shown up. It's the issue with row racing at the moment. Anyway, we're still waiting on what's their names to show up. Green and I believe James. Meanwhile, Epic X is. As that is Q1 over and done with. Silent sees himself out of qualifying. Let's see what Pi Luca is through. Five minutes added on. And Geordie is here. Geordie, please take over because this is really painful and I've got a lot to sort out.
Yeah, that thing was chopped. Alright, anyways, what's it called? Yeah, hang on.
Just waiting on Green to join.
He's in Suzuka.
Anyway, interesting. It's a BMW 1-2 at this moment in time. They are going full throttle towards the Constructors' Championship.
Oh, you're chopped. Okay, he's. Right. 'Not. Alright, well, is it still Q1?
Yeah, still Q1. There's 3 minutes left of it. Just waiting on the likes of Green and James to join. Looks like it's going to be the two championship contenders starting from the pit lane at the moment. Was James in there as well?
No, I don't know where James is at. I think he's in this game. Is he not? No, he's not even online in Roblox, so I don't know where James is at.
This is Green.
Yeah, well, Green Joiner's got like
He's still got to set up his car.
Time for one lap.
Still got to set up his car.
I have time for about one lap, so. Plus, a lot of these drivers already know the track, so they should be okay. Front of the field belongs to BMW right now. They are, as you said, looks like they're flying towards the Constructors' Championship. Obviously, 4 teams are within shot of winning the Constructors this weekend. Being BMW, Ferrari, Zanlioj, and someone else. Why is this so... Yeah, okay.
Green's just made a mistake. I think that's him out of qualifying again.
Again, well.
As I've just been informed that James will not be showing up, which means mathematically Green isn't world champion, but he is 24 points ahead of Luca, which means Luca needs to win with fastest lap in order to beat him. So at the moment, mathematically, Green is World Drivers Champion on just naturally. He just needs 2 points.
Yo. Okay, bruh. The freaking jam was on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, this is boring. Oh, he's in Bournemouth. Oh.
Pie's had a... Pie, what's up with Pie? Oh.
So who's the next one that could
How's
mathematically
Pie
be
done
champion?
that?
Let me look at these things.
So Pie is mathematically in the fight, but I believe let's have a look at the gaps real quick. It's in main media probably. There we go. Pi Luca is 25 points. So realistically, no, he cannot be world champion because Green will win it on countback.
Well, he would win it on countback.
Yep.
All right, Green's a champion. What the hell is my purpose of being here? I thought I was gonna commentate an actual proper title.
Well,
fight,
we
but
have
no,
got a
it's
title
already-
fight. Zan Lioj versus Williams versus Ferrari versus
Oh,
BMW.
who gives a fuck about the constructors?
Everyone cares about the constructors. This constructors.
It's a 2v1 in every aspect except for Ferrari. Ferrari are the only ones that have their one driver.
No, Ferrari's
and
got
everyone
two.
else has
They've got
two.
Green, they've got Sog, and Zan Lioj have got Silent and Pi. BMW have got Fortus and Forest. That's the checkered flag. Green, Silent, and Nero is out.
Never heard of this guy named Sog.
Oh, he's a Ferrari main driver now, Sogenstin. We're going to reset the server so everyone gets their cars back.
Right. I can't even spec him because there's like 3 versions of him on the timing board, and I
Oh
just
yeah,
can't see
don't
him.
worry about him. He's in the Aston Martin. We're going to reset the
Right.
server to fix all of this.
Well, does the game turn night as it goes?
No, I'm going to do that on myself. Green at the moment is out. He's out. I don't know if Epic Lex was able to set that lap in, get that lap in before the check flag. What about Jordan? Right. Yep.
Melon, can you like speak normally, please? Bro, yo. Melon, just type it in Discord or something.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, Q2 is going to start any minute now.
Oh my days.
Right, who's your... Looking at the speed of these BMWs, who's your... Who do you think's going to get pole?
Me? Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
I didn't see who was on pole.
Who do you reckon
I
is
didn't
going
see
to
the
take pole?
times. She.
Who do you think's going to take pole? Green's out. All the championship contenders are out other than Pi Luca. We've got a whole...
One of the BMWs.
One of the BMWs.
Nah, you know what? I think Epic might do it. If he bothers
Epic,
to lock
yeah.
in.
I mean, Melon is now racing. He's going to start from the pit lane. Oh, he's done from the
You
pit
just
lane.
made it. You just now made it worse because now he's going to for sure crash. So,
Right, so we've got... These tags are really pissing me off. Let's reset so we get everyone showing up.
no. You know what? I should race.
No, because I want someone in here because I can't do it on my own. I think you should have heard the commentary whilst I was alone. There wasn't any.
Well, there's nothing to commentate, so
Well,
it
there is
makes
stuff to commentate. Let's go.
Oh no. All right. Well, I guess Q2. Oh well, this is the final quality session, so that's
Final
start a
quality
10-minute timer.
Yep.
And all right, so everyone now onto the track itself. Why is the camera so broken?
I'll ignore the camera. I'll be honest. I did those in 2 minutes. We're
Right,
we're not running a. We're not.
Well,
This is the
okay,
one time we're running
so-
this track.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's last minute. Totally get it. All right, so currently Sog is he's the first one out on track in the Ferrari, the main driver. Now for Ferrari, of course, I think next in the background for Williams, who's entering the chicane, silent. Or sorry, this is by Luca. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Obviously, he and his teammate Silent will be looking to push onwards for the Constructors' Championship as they, I believe, are currently leading it for Zanlioge, which they are. Total of 97 points. Ferrari in second with 78. Spectron. And technically BMW could also win it as well.
Yep.
So here, start of the lap, opens the corner through turn 2, should be easy flat. Same with 3, not even a corner in these type of cars. Downhill, you plunge towards the end of the first sector. Zog in the first sector. What does he say? He's validated. Okay. Onwards with Pi Luca, the one sitting third in the championship, and that's where he will stand. Doesn't open a corner like the Ferrari does, but still easy flat.
So I've just been informed that both Cooper's Motorsport drivers are not attending in their final race as Cooper's Motorsport. Which
Gosha and someone else.
Gosha and Bruno, yeah, it's quite sad.
Wow. All right, kind of funny because I just saw Gosha, but oh well. All right, well, Pi Luca first sector, 20.9. He's actually never mind. Okay, Forrest has gone purple in that middle sector by about 5/10. So Forrest rocking up a first sector time. That's electric in the BMW right now, heading down the back straight. Into the chicane, he's already completed the first sector. Into the chicane, this is turn 6 and 7. Very tight, very late braking. How late are you daring to brake? Bit deep, and Forrest has butchered his lap. Alright, well, never mind. Well, I guess we'll go back to Pi Luca, who's going under the hotel. Flying through easy, flat left-hander. Towards the 2 final corners. Make sure not to go too deep. Risk getting a CC. Short run to the line, and Pi Luca provisional pole 125.862. Which I imagine should be quite easy to beat. So currently has just exited the first sector. He's once again invalidated. Everyone's basically invalidated the first sector so far. Except Lecture doing, he's getting down the back straight, so he's on an out lap. A warm-up lap. So everyone's and just prepping their old epic did a spin, half spin through turn 9.
Yep.
It's okay then.
How's it bugged?
Okay. Well, this is gonna be a huge advantage to BMW this weekend. Both drivers are here and have got a pretty decent lead in the constructors, but now that Ferrari have a second driver along with them, it doesn't look too bad, you know. He's up in P3. Well, I mean, he's just P3 because he just happened to exit the track first, but like, we still have to see what his pace is like. Will he be any benefit to the team? Can he help them in the constructors? What can he do?
It's a yellow flag in sector 2. Because Forrest has stopped on track.
Oh, he's on the start of the racetrack. Okay, that's just before. That's just after the chicane. It looks like. Not sure what Forrest has done, but he's in his car. Foster's is going purple in the first sector. I
Yep.
mean,
It's not going to
he's
hinder him through
approaching.
the middle sector at all. You don't need to slow down in Formula Ultimate because it's a Syric League game. No lives are at risk here.
Right. Understandable. So Foster will continue on with this lap. Bit of oversteer entering the chicane, but it should be fine. Purple middle sector for the Ferrari. Upside with a 36.4. So he looks pretty decently quick right now. What is the middle sector looking like? 36.3. 10th up. And advantage fastest for BMW.
Whoa.
Going around turn 9.
Just have a look at Sog at the moment. Struggling with oversteer.
Let's see what Sog has got. 2 corners to go. Easy flat to the right-hander. Don't go too wide. Does use quite a bit of track, but he should be within track limits to cross the line. Sog invalidates once again. So here's Fastest. Round the final corner. He crosses the line. He goes onto provisional pole. 6/10 ahead of Pi Luca. So there's that one.
Well then, this is not as interesting as I was hoping for at the moment. Silent coming out the pit lane.
Oh yeah, for Zanio. So Zanio's probably just booked on a new setup on the soft tires and we'll go on.
I don't know what Forrest is doing. He's still just sat there.
He's also going, just cooling the engine. What has Sog done?
What?
Okay, Sog has gone exploring. He's on like the right. I don't know what this is about, but okay, so he's found a back exit.
So that's gonna have to be investigated by the. Toyota's definitely gonna have to investigate that as race director there.
Don't know what the hell he's thinking, but I mean, he started the new. Never mind, he's into the pit lane. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what exactly he's. I mean, he might refresh tires, but he is changing tires. He puts on another set of mediums. So we shall see who. Alright, Paluca's improved in the first sector, 20.7, 36.4, not purple in any sectors, but he is looking decent. Back to green we go as the guest force has gone back to driving.
No,
okay.
Yeah, he's just giving up with yellow flags.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. So, Paluca, horrible mistake in the hotel section. Taking way too much speed and hits the inner wall, or the outside wall. He says, fix the bumps. What was that? Paluca not pleased whatsoever with that. Maybe could have stuck him on provisional pole. He's gonna have one more attempt at it. 2 minutes to go. But he needs this lap to be perfect. Silent purple. Oh yeah, 20.1. So whilst his teammate is crashing in the hotel section, Silent. But I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna go in purple in the first sector. A little bit deep into the intro. The chicane should be okay though to continue. To the back straight we go. And to soon complete the middle sector. He needs it to be crucial if he wants any chances of getting pole position here for Zanlioj and help them in the Constructors' Championship. The 36-3 matches Fastest, but Fastest has gone green in the middle sector as well by just over a 10th. Or just under a 10th actually.
Improves by wow.
No, it's a 24-0 at the front of the field for Fastest. So BMW, that's their lap. I'm pretty sure they're not going to get another one in. But the tire's a bit worn. Silent, 2 to go. Here in the Abu Dhabi, here in United Arab Emirates. Can he get pole? No, he can't. He goes onto the front row. 7/10 adrift. Oh, Fastest. Still about 30 seconds remaining in the session. Sog is on a lap, I believe, in the first sector. Has he improved? Everyone's kind of finding improvements in the first sector. 20.1. Matches Silent. 4 is 20.4. Epic Lexer. I think he's going to be done for. Yeah, he is. He's pulled over to the start of the racetrack. Epic. Yeah, Epic will not get pole position. Unfortunately for Williams.
Sog's on a decent lap.
What's Paluca doing?
Sog's on a very decent lap.
I think it's going to matter. Okay, Paluca's started his final flying lap. Stay Sog on a decent lap. 36.4 in that middle sector. Not an improvement. Needs a mighty of a final sector to get a pole position for Ferrari. Oh, lots of oversteer. Not ideal for him. He's gonna lose time. The more he does that, you can see how much he's pushing. That is it. No more laps allowed to be set. This is gonna be the lap that counts for Sog. He's invalidated that corner, I can tell. Sog hasn't even set a valid lap throughout that entire session. Forrest, I don't think, yeah, Forrest is just done for. No one's improving in the first sector. No one is going to be able to improve on the lap times fastest for BMW. I did say one of the BMWs would get pole position, and they've done exactly that. By 7/10 of a second, fastest will stop the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the front of the field. Okay.
Wow, BMWs have had a massive improvement. BMW on pole then.
Alright. So,
We'll be back in a minute, guys, for the race.
Bet.
We'll see you soon. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Abu Dhabi, ready for the national anthem. People are just coming to grid now. All doing their full laps to grid. It's going to get interesting. Right, Geordie, who do you think is going to win the race?
Right. What's it called? I'm gonna be honest, even though Green's starting from the pit lane, I think he does have a shout.
He's not starting from the pit lane, actually. He got it classified, quali lap done.
Alright, so he'll start from the back of the grid. Alright, makes it easier then. Green wins the race.
Fair enough.
And solidifies his championship winning season. Let me see this. Ooh, okay.
I hate this chat moderation filter. It's pissing me off.
Nice.
Right, so there is BMW on pole position for the first time this season. We're not going to count Poland because we just don't. And then you've got Luca. No, I'm useless at this. Silent, then Luca, Sugastine, Forest, and Epic Lex. We're just waiting for Epic Lex to pull up in that, innit? Don't have an Abu Dhabi and anthem unless it's under UAE. No. A, B, C, F, C, D, E, F, G, J, K, M, P, Q, R, S, T, V. No.
Block. W cap. Alright. Yeah, for sure.
Why? Okay, we'll stand that way, sure. This works. Right. So, who wants an interview before we start the race? Put your hand up if you want an interview before we start the race. No one. Cool. Great turnout, guys. Great turnout. Right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start the anthem early. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the bot in here actually. YouTube. Abu Dhabi National Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, all rise for the national anthem of Abu Dhabi. Okay, just don't work then. But what do you mean no results for... Oh my god. Right, it's going to be in live stream. You guys can listen to it through the live stream. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. People can go to their cars now.
Yo.
I'll walk
Alright,
into his car. And interview him. Okay. We're gonna do a Martin's grid walk.
No, not the monkey, not that
We're
monkey.
Yeah,
gonna
try me.
Kanye.
I'm kicking this guy,
Kanye. You've not driven this car yet. Nor have you actually you know, driven really in this league. What are you expecting this race? Oh, you're all the way over here, aren't you?
I win.
Spot job, mate. You win.
What? He's a bottle job?
Yeah. What? I never said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, where are you expecting to finish this race?
P5.
P5.
On a good day.
On a good day. Well, that's what I said in Italy, and I got pole. No, I got
There's
pole.
there's a high chance of a safety car here because some of these drivers suck.
Oh well, there is no
Everywhere.
safety cars in Formula Ultimate this season. Maybe next season.
No, there'll be a red flag there. Trust.
Red flag? No. I might have to remove your permissions on this control thing.
What permission? I don't have permission.
Oh, good.
No, that's totally not a lie.
I don't know if Epic Lex has taken the piss with these underlines or if his chat field is actually broken. Anyway.
No, he's taking the piss.
Have fun.
Yeah, love.
Oh, you don't actually have access to the pit system, so you might have to reverse to get to it.
Oh yeah, I just realized.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no okay.
No
because the way that the way the TV cam is set up, I can't see the start properly. So
we'll do what do you call it? Why is
Can I just do
everyone
free cam? I just want to like fly or not fly, but like yeah. So,
why is everyone slowly being added?
Tiz is not working.
Well, you need to give yourself free cameos, Mel.
Free cam.
Right, has everyone changed their tyres?
Why?
Yeah, you guys can leave VC. Right, are we ready for the round 1 of Formula? Not round 1. Round 6 of Formula Ultimate.
Yeah, this is round 1, lad. Come on.
Yeah, round 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Formula Ultimate.
Right then. All right. Whoa, we'll soon be starting then. Who's this? Oh, okay. All right. Fastest on pole. I look alongside him.
Formation lap starts 5 minutes to 5.
Two. Let me just look at something. Okay. It's silent alongside.
Oh, you're
him,
still
right?
in it.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go then.
Ooh.
Right, my bet's on Ghost winning this one. I feel like we're gonna have a shock winner, and possibly he could be fighting for the championship next season with BMW. Not going to be the only German team on the grid though next season, as Cooper's Motorsport rebranding to Mercedes for next season. It has now finally been confirmed.
Ooh.
And
Mercedes.
I have seen the Mercedes livery, and it is looking rather spiffy, but you know, that's just me tooting my own horn. Anyway, Silent can be full-time dev next season if he wants, yeah. But we also need full-time drivers, because this attendance is whack, bruv.
I'll drive. Psych, I lied. Why are they driving, bro? I'm washed, bro. I can't drive
Driving,
anymore.
yeah, I know what I was about to say. Way past prime, bit like me. Way past our prime. But that's why we're commentators now.
You're right. Can't afford to be doing that no more. I'm literally on status at this point, so.
Far too old for racing in Roblox. We commentate in Roblox now.
Yeah. Obviously, the more superior role.
Damn straight. These guys wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for us. Anyway.
Ooh, you're right. You're actually right.
Wait,
Shut
this
up.
is a long 30 seconds we're having to wait here for the final. Why don't they show?
All right, got about 5 seconds left. And boom.
Yep, there we go.
Alright, so,
Formation
lap.
starting, ladies and gentlemen. What a getaway for everybody there.
Green asks if we could fill in empty slots. The grid.
No.
Well, okay. Melon, you can do a
Yeah, go on, but you need to, yeah, go on then. Guys in pit lane do form.
Just gonna eyeball it. This is cooked. Oh god.
Lol Ferry is actually here for the first time in a Formula Ultimate.
Who?
Lol Ferry.
I don't know who that is. But okay. Oh.
He's stuck.
Oh yeah. I was sure they were here in Monza.
I don't remember, to be honest. Anyway, I need to reset because let's put Beatles away before we break something.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Ferry's car broke or something.
Yeah, he needs to rejoin really quick. Anyway.
W.
Who's starting on pole again? It's Ghost. Here we go. So he's round in the final corner. We've got quite a while before everyone else actually gets there. As Sog has just come round the final sector now. It's coming. It's not even under the hotel yet.
Bride.
And there's someone behind him. That's Kanye.
I actually also need to reset.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hope this doesn't break again. Where is Sog? Lol Ferry is not doing a lap. I don't know where Lol Ferry is.
So waiting on both Ferraris, or both Ferraris now on the grid, lining up. We got a car in the pit lane. Cooper Motorsports.
That is everyone.
All right then.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the for the final time, wow,
Lovely.
round one blues. Anyway, for the final time this season, we're gonna have 5 red lights on ahead of the drivers, ladies and gentlemen. Jordy, take it away.
All right, 5 lights on, it's lights out, and away we go. The final race of Formula Ultimate. Season 1 is upon us. Foster with a pretty decent start. You can see the Zamlioge up solid, trying to pull up alongside him. Not going to work on this occasion. He's able to defend it for the time being. So BMW get an electric start. You see the second BMW of, I believe that's Forrest. Yeah, Forrest up into P3. So pretty decent start for him. And you can see the Ferrari, Greninja Warrior. He's applying some pressure to the Williams of, I think that's Epic Lexer. Yeah, Epic Lexer defending as best he can. So Epic, again, pretty decent start. He usually does get good starts in any sort of row racing league. He's trying to pull up alongside the BMW of Forrest right now. Can he get wheel-to-wheel with him into the chicane? He's going to try 200 miles an hour as you approach the braking zone. Stalk in the background, trying to fight one of the oh no, Epic. Oh, I think he nearly hit the wall. My bad. Oh, Forrest actually got a pretty decent exit. He's now wheel-to-wheel and side-by-side with these Zamlioge right now. Son is actually overtaking him, so great exit for Forrest, and he's now made it a BMW 1-2 here in Abu Dhabi. Turn 9, the final, or the entry point of the final sector now begins. A bit of a wobble for Forrest. I think it should be okay. One of the Zamlioges, I don't know who that was. I think that might have been Silent, which it was. Big snap of oversteer, cost him a few positions. Both Ferraris now overtake him. Trying to defend off of one of the Ferraris at Sog, and he might hit the wall there. Okay, he's getting quite close. Damn. Alright. Fine, we're alive. Alright. Greninja Warriors made up a few positions. You can see there's more fighting with the BMW up ahead of Forrest. He's done well to defend off of the Ferrari of Greninja Warrior. And wait. Oh, it's okay. Green's not P3. It should be that Cooper Motorsport.
Epic Lexer fight in
Oh, it's Williams, okay.
Epic Lexer fight in Forest here for P2. For the P2 on the podium, trying to fight the two Zamlioges. At the moment, I don't know if I forgot. Yeah, I don't know if Zamlioge at the moment are constructors champions as it stands. Oh wait, no, hang on. I'm gonna bear with me. I might not be very good. I'm gonna keep track of live standings.
Alright. Epic's just now made an overtake on the BMW 4, so he's now up into P2. The Ferraris in the background look in unison, trying to overtake the Zanio. One of them's already done it. Currently, looks like Silent is in a Ferrari sandwich as it stands, trying to overtake Greninja Wars. Goes slightly wide at the exit of turn 9. Should be okay for now. Maybe Sonic could think about a move. Green even more deep into the corner. He's getting his lines compromised, and Silent might be able to capitalize on these mistakes that Green is making. The Green's already won the title with James Rigby not being here today. And Silent swoops on the outside of the final corner, and he's made an overtake. There's a car in the pit lane. I think that's one of the Evos. I don't know who it is, but there's a car in the pit lane. It's like jammed in the, what's going on there? This is jammed at the pit lane entry. We might need to close the pit lane for that, but it's okay.
I don't see anyone jammed the pit lane entry.
I saw there was like a yellow car that was jammed or something. Well, anyways, we move. Faust is still leading by a decent amount. He's got a bit of a 1 second gap to Epic. Epic's now pulled away from Forest. And Green will now try his best to close in on Forest as well. Silent also applying some pressure that much more later on the brakes compared to the Ferrari, but isn't able to make an overtake. In the background, we got Sog also trying his darnest to catch up. You can see Melon in the background fighting with one of the Red Bulls, and that Red Bull being, who's this Red Bull? Is it yeah, or just Salami, yep. Something like that. Alright, so Melon from the pit lane, not doing too bad, but he's backed off. I forgot his setup, he says. Oh, great. Okay. Well, cooked.
So as it stands at the moment, Zanlios will be Constructors Champions.
Alright, man. Zanlio's doing exactly what they need to do at the start of this race to solidify the Constructors. There's the Evo I was talking about. This is just stuck at the pit lane entry. This is jammed inside the wall, but Greninja Warrior, he's now caught up to Epic Lexer. Force has actually made an overtake on him, which I didn't see, in Green catching his longtime rival from the various other leagues. Can Green overtake him once again here in Formula Ultimate? Approaching turn 5, the hairpin. Epic more late on the brakes. He has to be wary of Silent behind him as well. He's also looking quite pantsy, trying to, I don't know what that word was, but yeah, let's see.
At the moment, Williams have been overtaken by BMW, I believe. P7 for Epic Lex will give him 6 points compared to BMW's 44. Yeah, BMW will be third actually in the Constructors Championship.
Oh, alright. So BMW up to P3 right now, running their 1-2, and they have a fastest lap. So in the hands of Foster, Epic Lexer a bit wide. You can see Silent going a bit wide as well. Green closing in on the Williams. But is he close enough to think about an overtake? Epic taking a bit of a different line compared to the Ferrari. That's worked. He has gained a little bit. He's trying his hardest to once again overtake Forest. But looks like he's not working on this occasion. He's going to have to be patient with this bit of oversteer for Epic Lexer. And Greninja Warrior closing, but not close enough to make an overtake for the time being. But this is the closest that Green has been. Up in the turn 1, he might think about a move here. But Epic smart to defend it, slightly wide and lots of oversteer in the background for Silent. They've absolutely dropped the second Ferrari driver of Sog, so there's that. And this is the closest Green's been. This is his best opportunity to make an overtake into the hairpin at turn 5. Can he do it? He's going to be late on the brakes. He's going to try and send it to the inside, but Epic Lexer wise to it. Doesn't fight it as much as he has to. Needs to focus on trying to make an overtake on the car ahead of him. And that is Forest, of course, with Green. Oh, Silent. Something's happened with Silent because he's now dropped off quite a bit to Greninja Warrior. Oh, a bit of a wobble for both Epic and Green. Exiting the chicane. Should be okay.
Apparently Kanye leads the race.
I
I don't know if he's gone a lap down.
He's probably a lap down because his setup is just that buns apparently or something. Yeah. He's probably a lap down. Yeah, this is what, you know what I said at the beginning, like, oh, he's gonna crash. Yeah, I guess not crash, but
Fair enough.
it took him 6 laps to get lapped.
Yeah. He's asking for laps to be fixed. I don't think he is on the same laps as everyone else. I think he's trying to flag that he is, but I doubt he actually is. Around the final corner, yeah, he's not on the same lap as everyone else. Look at that. 2 laps down though. I think he's
It took
pitted.
6 laps for Melon to get like, wow, your butt. You are pitiful. This is horrendous, holy.
It's
I've never been lapped in 6 laps, and you're telling me I'm buns. Alright. Better than you, bro. As a wash driver, calm it down. Alright, so, anyways, Greninja Warrior, well, he's now made the overtake on Epic Lexer as we're spectating that monkey up ahead. But, so Green now up to P3, crucially. Well, in terms of wanting to maybe win the race, let's see if Green can do so. Let's see if Epic can try and fight this back and get that P3 spot back. Through the chicane to go. More oversteer for the Williams. Silent. Let's see, and Sog. Sog needs to, he's on the soft tires, so he needs to make use of those tires here in the early stages of the race. Can he try and overtake Silent? This would obviously benefit them in the Constructors' Championship if Sog were to make an overtake, but he's not looking comfortable in that car right now. Sanlioj easily winning the Constructors.
Pyluka pitted?
Pyluka? I can't. Yeah, he has.
Okay, cool. So where Pyluka is
Yeah.
means nothing at the moment. I've lost track of what's happened in this race, to be honest.
Here is I believe this is wait. Okay. Alright, that's Melon once again. Oh, Greninja Warrior!
Oh,
it's
no,
up
again!
On turn 2! Or turn 2, Greninja Warrior, massive oversteer in the Ferrari, has bottled it.
It's final race in the
Green-
Scuderia.
Oh yeah, he's switching
No, it's Scuderia's final race as Ferrari, really.
as a team. Okay.
As team before they switched to Golden Cheetah Racing. But we have got. He apparently he's not going to stay with that team. I don't know where he's going to go though.
Alright, well, we'll see what Green opts to do at the end of this season. I mean, he just bottled turn 2. He's known for bottling quite a lot of things, so especially talking to girls. But anyways, Green currently now being somewhat put under pressure by Sog at the moment. Faustus at the front of the field has had nothing to worry about today. He's commanding that lead out in front.
I
And
for
oh, one of the Red Bulls is in.
Ghost,
Okay, so Solo's in.
Ghost, he seems to, he made a prediction about next season. He's driving for that team next season as BMW. He made predictions. So for next season, he thinks he's going to finish P6, P4, first, third, fourth, seventh, fifth, second, 10th. I laughed at him, but looking at where he is now, I might be wrong.
He's proving that he's got some pace in him, so he's doing pretty alright, you know. Green, I think, did he, no, okay. Nor Sog.
Epic Lex
Signing
got a
this
penalty,
low.
5-second penalty. So the CC
Or
limit has been
CCs.
doubled, yeah.
Alright,
Epic 5 sets.
10 or 11. Alright, so we're on lap 9 of 29. I wonder if this will be a 1 or 2 stop tire wear. It is quite high around Abu Dhabi. Epic, bit awkward chicane there. Silent in the background going a bit deep as well. So the race is now calmed down quite a bit. Force and Ghost, I guess that's his name. Foster's Ghost, same thing. Up in P1 and P2 for BMW. Zanio for the moment would still win the Constructors. Pyluka, even with him being down in P7. Obviously this doesn't really help his race. Greninja Warrior had that early mistake 2 laps ago. Try and see if he can claw back the time that he lost. We see Epic Lexer coming into the pit lane, and he's bottled it! Epic Lexer in the entry of the pit lane! Oh my days, Epic is stuck in the pit lane entry. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. We have a yellow flag. We saw a Red Bull coming earlier. And that is Epic Lexer stuck inside of the pit lane.
No fear, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here.
Yikes, that's the wrong wall. That's... Oh, there we go. Alright, so Epic Lexer now fully into the pit lane, but he's lost a... Well, probably going to be a lap down after that.
Yeah, can't wait to get rid of this track.
Silence also bottled it. Silence bottled as well. He's at the not the entry, but like where the line starts.
Oh
so
my
even
god.
Silent is something with something's happened with Silent as well. Not sure how you end up there, but you do you. All right, well now that's probably gonna be a worry for the race leaders now that they've seen 2 cars bottle it at the entry of the pit lane. Complete fumble by
where
the...
is Kanye? What the fuck?
What?
This guy's
I just
under the
realized he just
hotel.
jumped out of the car.
Wow.
Well, he jumped out of his car, so... I
Oh,
don't
he's
know.
out. So yeah.
Alright,
Hang
well,
on, is
he's
he?
given up. Yeah, he's out.
That car's just
He jumped out
running
of his
about
car.
that car's just running about the gaff. Anyway,
Weird.
green miles behind.
Force is into the pit lane, so Force boxes for BMW. So instead of medium tires to the end of the race, not sure. Doubt it, but
Green's been overtaken by Sog, but it doesn't really matter because he's world champion.
he's coming to the pit lane. Yeah,
Oh, Green's in.
both Ferraris. Yeah, both Ferraris in the pit lane. So Suggs put on another set of softs, green onto mediums. Green, you suck, bro. Wild. Alright, well, let's see. The 2 Ferraris trying to fight out of the pit lane exit, but Suggs just got a mile better exit, so we'll see. Luca complaining about something. Can we void? He's in the pit lane as well, so I think Ghost is the only one yet to pit. It's a race leader.
Indeed.
Yeah, so that is... Let's see if he will come into the pit lane this lap, which I would imagine he would. And he doesn't actually. Stayed out even longer. Okay.
He's gonna get undercut
Oh.
by his teammate here, and possibly not by Green.
Probably,
Green's
yeah.
miles behind.
Yeah. Forrest coming round. Oh, there's a Zanlio at the start of the racetrack. That's silent. Watch my sector's next lap, he says. Is in sector 3.
I know what he's gonna do.
What's he done? Oh, is he gonna like cut the track and get like a massive like sector advantage or something?
Yeah, watch him. Anyway,
Alright.
meanwhile, Salaman, Red Bull. I'm hoping to see more of. We are sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the bit of a choppy first season. It is season 1. We are still learning. But yeah, next season we have got decent season coming up. I've said so. I don't know how many times can you say season in one sentence. I don't know. And all the tracks will be custom made by us. So Yas Marina is final round, but we're not going to be racing around this Yas Marina. We're hoping to. We're looking at a custom Yas Marina for next season, or possibly bring back the Qatar street circuit, because why not?
Green Warrior's overtaken his teammate, so there's that. He's not gonna get rid of Silent, but well.
We need to wait and see what Silent's doing.
Front.
This is about where he could cut the whole track.
Alright, Ghost is into the pit lane for once, so.
What, 19.8 through the first sector. Where has that come from for Silent? Wow.
I don't know. Oh, we gotta see where Forrest will be, as his teammate has now come into the pit lane. Forrest rounding the second to last corner. Meanwhile, Ghost is just about to exit the pit lane. I think he should still be ahead. He now exits the pit lane.
Can't see his teammate anywhere in sight.
He's just now entering turn 1. Bosses has maintained his race lead. Was able to come into the pit lane and stay ahead.
BMW dominance next season could bore fans. I believe, hang on, let me check team signings. I don't know if it's both of them driving next season. They have got something somewhere saying it.
Green bit of oversteer at the exit of 1. Should be fine. Trying to catch up to Silent.
So next season it is both of them driving again, and they are looking unstoppable at the moment.
No one looks like they've been able to challenge BMW today. Proving that they could be title contenders for the constructors next season, of course, if they were to stick with this driver lineup. Okay, never mind. Salaman, yeah, as you were saying, I would like to see more of Red Bull. It's been a bit of a sad start to their first season here in Formula Ultimate, of course. They joined midway through the season. I believe their first race was Monza. And, yeah, they just need some drivers who have a yellow flag in the final sector. Not sure if
Epic Lexus
for
car.
who. Epic Lexus, okay. 7 seconds out in front is Ghost. Ahead of his teammate. Commanding lead. What's the biggest winning margin as I go to check that? Where's it at? Here we go.
I believe it's 22.34? 22.595.
Yeah, 595. Alright. Okay, hang on.
Alright, Zan Lioj, amazing this season, just showing that consistency in terms of attendance will win you championships, especially at the moment in Season 1 where we've only got 10 drivers attending. We're waiting for next season to have everyone, more drivers attending. But yeah, as champions, they should be proud of themselves, give themselves a pat on the back, and next season they should aim for another championship.
Should. Wait, what's Silent? Okay, so Silent's out, so now, I mean, would they still be Constructors champions? Because Silent's jumped out of his car. His car's abandoned at turn 1.
Let's find out. Give me a few minutes to calculate.
Alright, we gotta see now, because this could turn the tables for the Constructors championship, with now one of their cars being out of the race. Maybe BMW could gain massively.
15-12. 27 points. 2 points separating them at the moment. Green needs that P2. Green needs that P2. Offers Pi to drop back behind Salami. Salami. It's not likely.
Wow. Okay. So Green needs to push to the end of the race. He's got to pray that something happens out in front. Because BMW have not been challenged whatsoever today. He's got about, what, 14 laps to try and gain.
He would like a podium in his last race. And donuts as well for, well, just Pi, Luca and Green at the moment.
Yeah, so Green Ninja Warrior, the second round of pit stops is going to be crucial for every single driver if they choose to pit again. BMW, I mean, they've got this race under control and they cannot afford to fumble, of course. So just see what happens. So now on lap 16, they got up to 9.4 seconds.
Wow, never in a million years would I expected a BMW 1-2 at this minute in time.
BMW would still be third, right? By how much?
They will still be third by 10 points, but behind, hang on, I've got syntax error on my sheets, 7. They are behind by 10 points.
Right.
10 points! So, mathematically, they're done. Unless Pi Luca crashes out pretty much, because Pi Luca's on 10 points.
Okay.
But then we've also need to count silence points as well. Technically he's out, yes, but he's not going to be gaining any more than... Not going to be gaining any more than 6, and there will be a regulation change for that next season as well, in terms of you can't score points if you DNF from a race 3 laps before the end.
Right. Pi Luca's been given a penalty as well, 5-second time penalty.
5-second time penalty. He's run the race on his own.
Same thing with Stog. Stog also has one. And no one else. Ghost or Faustus is one away from it. Not that it really matters at this stage. You shall see. Alright, Green and first. Okay, so let's see. Gap out in front, 9.4, now 9.9, so basically 10.
Now this season we've had 3 winners this season, Green, Silent and James. The top 3 in Formula Ultimate, you can't deny they are 3 of the best, but we're about to add another driver onto that chart. We're about to add either Ghost or Forest It's looking like it's going to be Ghost, and that'll be 4 race winners out of 5 rounds. Green is the only driver who has won 2 races this season, compared to
Luca,
everyone
something
else.
happened with Luca. He's spun around at turn 9 or something.
He's back
So
going.
he kept going. Yeah. Okay. Where's Solomon? Solomon's okay, yeah, he's miles behind. Yep.
Still
All right.
Yeah, run race on his own, getting lapped again by Fortus. Nope, laps by Forest.
Oh, great.
And you know what? I'm ready for this new German era in Formula Ultimate. I genuinely think I told him he's not winning Hockenheim next season, even if he wants to. But it's looking like he will.
Trying to see if this. No, it's not. Yep. Okay, of course. All right. About 11 laps remain. The gap is actually closed back down to 9.1. So, Silent now actually has the fastest lap.
I nearly just deleted his car. Let's remove Beatles.
Silent with the 23.4 as his fastest lap. Okay. Alright, Green, Forest.
10.
I think Green might be closing on Forest, ever so slightly. First sector, Green with a 21.1, Forest a 21.0. Okay, never mind, not on this lap, but we move.
He's dropped his teammate though by quite a bit.
Yeah. I think Ghost might have backed off or something because his first sector, 20.8, 38.
Highway's starting to hit him again.
Yeah, probably. They can do kind of whatever they want right now. I mean, even with the 5-second time penalty, you can kind of do whatever. They're still leading here in Abu Dhabi.
Piluk has been lapped.
Been lap. Yep. 8.4. So the gap has decreased. That middle sector.
Question is,
Forest
going to
4.70.
decrease the lap to Forest?
He lost 1.8 in the first sector, did Ghost. I don't know what that was about, but yeah. Green is definitely feeling tired where he's sliding out of every corner. Practically, so.
Hang on, has Forest lost the lead of the race at all?
No. Forest isn't leading, it's Ghost.
Ghost lost the lead of
He's
this
lost
race.
time.
Yeah, but has he
No,
lost
he hasn't.
the lead?
He's never lost it. He's led every lap so far.
Bless you, whoever that was.
Oh, that was my sister in the background.
Forest is on for the first ever Formula Ultimate Grand Slam.
Pole fastest lap, lead every lap. No,
Yep.
he doesn't have fastest lap.
He's on for it though.
Yeah.
Silence doesn't count.
Maybe.
I think he cut the whole track for that one.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so at the moment,
We
on for
move.
a Grand Slam in Formula Ultimate.
Which has never been done before, so 9.5 now the gap, so it's back up to normal what it originally was.
Need to ask Silent if if his lap was corner cut. 'Cause if it cutting the whole track, if it was, then Forest has got a Grand Slam, which, to be honest, in the final round of the season shows what we're in for next season. I would certainly not mind a whole season of BMW at the top of the timing sheets. Especially looking at the car they've got next season. That car is looking fire.
Do you know a date for when the livery reveal will
The
be?
livery reveal, I can tell you exactly. I think I can. So it is. PST 18th of
I look at with
May.
another complaint. Not sure what happened with him.
He's always
Okay,
complaining.
he's
Isn't
spinning at that corner or something. Okay, just turn it on again. Right, alright, okay, so let's see. Will the drivers choose to pit again, or they go to the end of the race? We shall
he?
find
11th
out.
of May is the livery reveal.
Alright. That is a Sunday, okay. I will probably most likely be there, so we'll be fine.
Anyway, Ghost is leading now by 11 seconds. Wow.
Massive extension now. Ranger Warrior, it looks like he's just had nothing in his locker to compare with the BMWs.
If it weren't for that spin, he might be up there, because I think he suffers from what I have when racing, which is tunnel vision. You just end up not as quick when you're not following someone, and that's what I've noticed from Green. He likes it when he doesn't lead a race from start to finish. Certainly in Formula Ultimate, anyway. I don't think he's ever, had a race without a mistake here. But it's just these cars, they're tricky. We're hoping to get it fixed for next season.
Alright. Oh god, this is so, my lord. Okay. That looked bad. But we're fine. Okay, so lap 22 of 29 in this race so far. Nearly there. BMW have done absolutely everything they can today. Had basically a perfect race. Josh is dying. But basically a perfect race for BMW. But sadly by the state of it, doesn't look like it'll be enough for the constructors. Dan Lioji would still win it by, you said what, 2 points?
Yep.
Would be insane, but yeah, Silent is one lucky boy that Piluka's doing everything that he can to stay in P5. Greninja Warrior is boxing, so he's in the pit lane. He's exited the pit lane, so he has come in quite early. It's kind of interesting to see Greninja Warrior come in early for a pit stop. I've never really seen him do that. Has he?
Yep.
I don't think he has, no.
I think he's
entering the pit lane.
He said now, so it's a case
he might be coming in.
Is he also coming in now?
We shall see. He's coming around the second to last corner. Enter it now. Does he choose to pit? He does. Alright, so he's into the pit lane. Quite quick into the pit lane, I can't lie. Yeah. What about Forrest, his teammate? Do they double stack or do they opt to stay out? Forrest stays out. Alright. So Greninja Warrior trying to pull some sort of undercut on Forrest, maybe?
No, Forrest stays out. And Ghost can't find the pace on these new set of tyres. Forrest currently leads the race.
Alright. So it looks like the Grand Slam won't happen if Forrest were to stay out even longer, so...
No, it's a Grand Slam if you lead every lap of the race, I believe. I believe Grand Slam is pole, first lap race win.
Piluka getting lap here by Forrest, so there's your race leader.
There are no trophies.
So you might want to get out of the way.
Can't be melon. Anyway.
Oh gosh, okay. Okay, so green and alright, there we go. Alright. See what Forrest will choose to do. He's currently heading down the back straight. The Warrior entering the hairpin. The fact that Ghost had such a gap that he's basically only one corner away from his teammate, even after a pit stop. Quite mad. Forrest is losing time here to Piluka. He's not letting him through. And this could be losing him crucial time to Greninja Warrior.
Stays out.
Forrest again stays out. Luca's in.
And we've got a change for the lead for the first time this race.
Alright, so Forrest now your race leader. Ghost about 6 seconds adrift. Greninja Warrior coming around the hotel section.
Green's
Running up Starry Night.
finished in this race. A P3 would be alright though for him. World champion. I don't think he actually cares about where he's finishing at the moment. We might also see at the end of the race possibly an announcement as of where he's going. Hopefully we do. But
an interview or something.
yeah.
Oh, Forrest! Oh my! For the race lead, he spun out of the chicane, facing the wrong way, and his teammate's gonna get an easy overtake, and that's gonna be crucial for Greninja Warrior. So there goes a Ghost, side by side with his teammate. Now he's just had a spin on those worn tires, entering turn 9. Now this is for the race lead, of course. Running outside, and just an easy tire grip for Ghost makes it a great overtake, very easy. And Greninja Warrior coming to where Forrest just spun. Forrest, I would imagine he would come into the pit lane now. His teammates overtaking him, and Green all the time catching.
At this rate, I wouldn't come in. You'd lose too much to Green.
Well, he's decided to stay out. He's listening to you. And Green, he's just now entering the hotel section, so yeah, I think he's just gonna have to stick it out and survive as long as possible. Cannot afford to be spinning out like that, though.
Indeed.
Lucky to still have quite a gap, but yeah. Greninja Warrior, 26 seconds drift of the race lead. So Forrest looks like he has committed to a one-stop strategy.
So Pie's arm's twisted here. If Pie doesn't finish this race, Salaman gets ahead of him. Fifth and sixth. Difference between those two is 2 points. Ferrari would take the lead and win the Constructors' Championship on countback, because Salami is, yes, granted he's 2 laps behind, but yeah, if Pi does decide that he doesn't want to finish this race, which at this point there is no point, then Ferrari will be Constructors' Champions.
Forrest has a 5-second time penalty.
Oh no.
Ghost has a 5-sec. He's 1 away from a 10-sec or drive-through. What is it? If he gets 15.
10 second.
10-second. Same thing with Luca. He's got 1 away from a 10-sec. Salami's got a 5-sec. So there's all that. Greninja Warrior has he closed into the race lead. Was 26 seconds on the previous time. It's now 27. So no is your answer. 23. Alright, okay.
Three laps left.
Nearly there. 51 seconds behind a Sog.
I believe at this point, Salami cannot catch Pi. 3 laps behind. So, Zan Lioj are Constructors' Champions.
There we go. Alright. So both championships now decided, no matter what happens, even if Luca were to DNF,
I believe.
he would still...
Luca, don't go DNF in now, because we'd like to see you on the grid behind your Constructors board anyway.
Yeah, so at the moment, Zan Lioj won the opening race of the season with Silent at Qatar, and they've done enough throughout the entirety of the season to win the Constructors' Championship.
Ghost has got 10-second time penalty.
Oh, great. Well, Forces is a 5-sec, so I mean, yeah.
18 seconds behind Forest though, Green is, which is miles behind.
Plus, let me see, what's it called? Yeah, and then Greninja Warrior kind of had an easy championship today, as he's what's it called? I would like to say every time that I see him win a title, I call him a Mickey Mouse champion because he's never really had to fight for it. But obviously he's fought throughout the entire season, and he's just been kind of lucky that James Rigby is not here today. I'm sure he would have provided a hefty challenge to the Canadian, but Green, either way, to win a championship in a Ferrari is already impressive enough. So
In Qatar, Australia, it was looking like it was going to go the way of James Rigby after 2 rounds of just pure brilliance. You know, Qatar, he only lost that race win due to a 5-second time penalty, which Zanliosh got a 1-2 there, and Zanliosh have not looked back since that 1-2, and it's been pie and silent all the way with that. Going into Silverstone, you had the fight for the lead, which was decided on a 5-second time penalty again, and then same with Monza. It was exactly the same story. James and Green fighting for that race win, and it went down to the last lap, and Green ended up winning that one on after the race, which gave him that 1-point lead. And after that Italian Grand Prix race was crucial, because now Green Ninja Warrior is world champion.
And there's your statistical facts of how Green won the title here in the first season of Formula Ultimate. He's just 1 and a bit laps away from solidifying his title in a Ferrari. Zanliosh with Luca just trying to complete the race, as they will win the Constructors' Championship. And in fact, Luca is going to lap Salami or Salaman, whatever, and yeah, nothing that the Red Bull can do. You know, at the front of the field, Ghost has shown pure domination and brilliance today as he is starting his final lap here in Abu Dhabi under the lights around the United Arab Emirates with a commanding lead of about 15 and a bit seconds to his teammate Forrest. Commanding and dominating drive by Ghost and BMW to add to the winners list of Formula Ultimate 4 different Grand Prix winners in the opening season with 6 rounds. 19 seconds is the gap. Wonder if he could actually set the record for largest win deficit if Forrest were to back off like mad, but
at that point he'd lose to Green Ninja Warrior, which
Oh,
is
yeah,
nearly Green could get P2 here.
So I think the constructors is
If
still
Green gets
okay.
P2, that would be Ferrari World Constructors
Ferrari
Champions.
Constructors. So Green needs to rely on Forrest making mad amount of... Okay, so this constructors fight isn't actually
Green
really
needs
over
to push like a stabbed rat.
20.7 per second for Green compared to Forrest, a 21.7 a second quicker in that first sector. But all eyes turn to attention to Ghost and BMW as they will be the 4th winner this season. I'm gonna go like this. Here we go. Alright, there we go. BMW
Hey, he's slowing
and
down.
Ghost slows down at the final corner. Will probably do some sort of burnout, which I would imagine he's coming around the corner.
Ghost, you
very
can't
slowly.
afford to do this! Go, you've got a penalty! Go!
Lovely. Alright, well, he crossed the line, and he is just now crossed it. He wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Meanwhile, in the background, Forrest...
Green's just they've done it!
Green's got there.
Ferrari's Constructors Champions!
That was out of nowhere. Wait, did his lap not... Oh, there he is. Greninja Warrior, he's within the second...
Ferrari's done it!
Ferrari Constructors Champions.
Wait, no! No! But he's back ahead of Sog's bottled it!
Oh.
Sog's bottled it for him!
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Sog's behind. Sug's behind Luca. Luca's finished ahead.
Sog's...
So Ferrari hired this guy to win the constructors, and he's put on it. He is completely fumbled because Luca has managed to finish ahead. Oh, that is
ladies
crazy.
and gentlemen, Park Ferme is on the grid underneath the podium. Green. How has this?
Is crazy.
Wow. How's this been?
It's just, I don't know. I was so calm. I'm like, okay, well, Sadly, one constructors. All right, and then I see green closing. Okay, so now it's interesting. And then Song at the final lap loses it.
I don't know
Oh
how
my
one
god.
does that. Pi, if you want to park your car just behind them, you guys can do donuts on the grid, by the way. Do your donuts. Go on. Green first, so we want.
Yeah, where's green? Green.
Green's gonna be doing his slow lap.
He's at the back straight right now. So yeah, where's the P2 board?
It's the driver's champion board now.
Okay.
Well,
Well-
Forrest, you're not P2. You got a 15. You got a 10-second penalty. Oh, Jack Green. Hang on, was that done?
Bro,
That's
green.
done
That was
after.
like the last thing I expected. That was the last thing I expected. So
Forrest, you're P3. You got a penalty.
lovely. All right. Well, Forrest come to P3. Greninja Warrior is P2. So BMW don't even get a 1-2 here, which is
That
sad,
was,
but,
you
well,
know, maybe the pitch stop wasn't the best choice.
unfortunate. But okay. Well, where is green? He's coming around the second to last corner now. Greninja Warrior, your season 1 of Formula Ultimate World Champion.
Go on, Green. Give it everything,
Do your donuts, mate.
if he can do him. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Green, you're
You suck.
Champion.
Hit the wall.
and waiting for Pi Luca as well to round the final corner as well, wherever Pi Luca may be.
So Greninja Warrior, another Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
championship for this.
Forrest is left as well. Why is everyone left the podium? Green,
Bruh.
come in front of your thing. Let me move Forrest's car. The first German team on the podium.
Alright then. Alright, Green, you did what you had to do. Well, congrats, mate. Alright. I'm gonna actually interview him if I can.
Yeah, go on.
Where's this at? Where's this at? Alright, Greninja Warrior. Alright, here we go. Alright, Greninja Warrior. Season 1 Formula Ultimate World Champion. How do you feel?
Very mad. You're lying about my championship. Don't give me bad rep. That's not what I signed up for. Anyways, yeah, this one was kind of mid. I wish James kind of showed up. A lot of hype, all for him not to show up, so that's kind of unfortunate. But whatever. I was focused on the constructors, and then Sargentson bottled it. Unbelievable. But yeah, he did his best. It was his first race, so it's not that bad. But yeah, we did a 2024 Ferrari somehow, and we didn't get this constructors. But whatever. Yep.
Well, hang on, I'm just checking. Okay. Yep. His is broken. All right. Okay. So, just quit kissing me so hard. Another thing I would like to ask is for quit raping me too. About your move for next season. What is going to be your move for next season here in Formula Ultimate? Obviously, Ferrari will not be a team on the grid. They're switching over to Golden Cheetah Racing. So, are you going to stick with them or move on to a different brand?
So I actually haven't told the team itself yet. They know they know I might be moving, but they don't know my final decision. I have come up with a decision. Yeah, I've officially decided to join Cooper Motorsports or Mercedes or whatever they are next season.
Ah, okay.
Guessing.
Yeah.
So you will be under the direction of Josh, the owner of the league. So
Yeah.
all right then. Interesting move. Kind of the last thing I expected, but yeah, okay. Greninja Warrior, your new Cooper Motorsport driver for next season is. Have a Cooper Motorsport won a championship other than SSR because we don't talk about SSR here.
In terms of Mercedes, yeah, we have.
Okay. All right. Green and yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Yeah.
All right, Ghost, do you want an
Alright.
interview or straight to podiums? Podium. Right.
All right.
Unfortunately, Forrest has left, so he's not going to be featured on the podium. But, ladies and gentlemen, in P2, please welcome your World Drivers Champion, Green Ninja Warrior.
So
And for the first time in Formula Ultimate, please welcome for BMW Ghost. Yeah, I believe it's first Grand Slam. All rise for the national anthem of, I believe, Poland and Germany. That is not really
Lithuania.
not really two national anthems you want together. Lithuania.
Yeah.
Lithuania. Have I even got that? Italy, Japan, Mexico. No. A B C G H I J K. We don't have Lithuania. Can I do something else? Vakov Greenwood. Poland. Cool. Right, Poland and Germany. And it's time for everyone's favourite moment, champagne! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching all 5 rounds of the Formula Ultimate World Drivers' Championship. My name has been Josh, but alongside me today has been Geordie. We'd like to make a massive thank you to Glack Nathan, who was not able to join us today. But we wish him well, as we are hoping to see him here next season. Join us on the 11th of May 2025 at 4 o'clock for the Formula Ultimate livery reveal. We have also got, let's change the music because it's starting to slowly get on my nerves just a little bit. We have got the, here we go, it was a bit more epic now. Pre-season testing in Bahrain International Circuit will be May 18th. We'll be able to see the brand new cars out on track for the first time next season in the F175 branded season. And then 25th of May brings us to Albert Park for round 1, Bahrain round 2, the 1st of June, and then the Hockenheim Ring, the home race of BMW and Mercedes on the 8th of June. The home race of James Rigby couldn't win the championship this season, looking to do it next season though, hopefully. It is round 4, Silverstone on the 15th of June. We then go to Austria to be decided yet, that could be changed. Round 5 on the 22nd of June. Monza, round 6 on the 29th of June. For the Italian Grand Prix, we will not have a Ferrari on the grid next season, but we will have a Scuderia on the grid next season. And then it's off to Mexico in Central America on the 13th of July. And then the inaugural Las Vegas Grand Prix, round 8 round 20th, and then we are going to round the season off, round 9, at the Qatar Lusail Stadium on the 27th of July. What a season we've got in store next season. We'll see you in a few weeks as we start our winter break for Formula Ultimate. Everyone can enjoy their lives now, enjoy their Sundays off. We'll see you next season, and for the everything. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next season. Bye bye.